Yo, what's the mix? What's the situation with y'all? How y'all doing? Now listen, to those of you who don't know me, it's cool, because right now I'm finna get you right. The name's SJ, aka Hoodii.Garden, aka him. Hold on, I'm gonna let that one sit for a little bit.
Isaac, shut the hell up! Damn!
Now, today is another reaction video. So today, we're reacting to Jamari's new video. It's called Kendrick is Dancing on Drake's Grave. Tough. Now, before we even get started, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And let's get straight into it.
Well guys, it actually happened. Things somehow got worse for that man Drake, as Kendrick continues to dance on his grave with little to no effort. There is no way that Drake anticipated a Grammy sweep for the man himself, Kendrick Lamar, winning 5 total Grammys for the hit record, Diss Record, Not Like Us. The world laughed on as the crowd shouted in unison,
So with it.
Man, to be honest, some of these P. Diddy enthusiasts need to sit down because they are on that very same shit. Somewhere from a dark cave.
Damn. Yo, oh hell. Imagine you dissing a nigga and then you win 5 streamies for that shit. And you have the crowd singing that shit as you coming up on stage, knowing damn well some of them is still suspect like that.
Drake is tweeting out from a burner account how he's ready to move past the fakeness of award shows.
I've lost all respect. Sorry, this is absolutely rigged for money or ratings, and not sure which. I won't be silent. Just say I just saw it live. Sorry. All right, y'all. My reading isn't that ass. You know, it was hard a little bit. I'm not gonna lie. Chill on me.
Guys, the Heart Part 6 should have won all the awards. That Epstein angle was what he expected. He didn't mess with no teenage girl. And he knew if Kendrick opened his mouth, they'd hand him a Grammy.
Really though, Kendrick would go up there and thank God, DJ Mustard, and of course the city of Compton for helping him achieve this.
We're gonna dedicate this one to the city.
In total, Kendrick now has 21 Grammys.
Damn.
And he could have had 2 more had Macklemore not robbed him for Best Rap Song and Best Rap Album back in 2014.
And the Grammy goes to Macklemore and Ryan Lewis.
Damn.
I mean, I love thrift shopping and thinking I'm gay in the 3rd grade as much as the next guy, but this was pathetic, and it led to
nigga, Jamari, I don't think that, nigga. Nigga, I don't think I was sus in the 3rd grade. What type of faggot shit is that? Take that shit back, nigga. Take that shit back, nigga.
a very embarrassing text message exchange from a man who was in an impossible situation. This is why some people now say that Kendrick gets all the Grammys, because they face so much backlash from that situation.
Damn.
Either way, people noticed quite a few things going on in the crowd that night, like Taylor Swift screaming the words to Not Like Us at the top of her lungs.
Hey.
Beyonce looking extra happy the elimination of Drake continues, and Dr. Dre and Drake's alleged baby daddy Lucian Grange, aka the head man at UMG, high-fiving after Kendrick was announced the winner, leading to a lot of conspiracy theories, but I just think that California took the W and UMG is very petty.
Not fake.
Most people do not take well to mocking their culture or their business, and I don't think that LA liked the Snoop or Tupac AI, much less coming at Kendrick in the first place. So this kind of became like a California versus Drake fight, which was an element that kind of flipped the whole situation on its head. I mean, it's gotten to the point where you have kids at the Grammys going up to Drake's dad, mocking him, singing Not Like Us in his ear.
Yo, them kids are assholes. I ain't gonna lie. If the kid was supposed to run up to me, they not like Oz. They not like Oz. I ain't gonna lie, I'm about to beat your ass, man. I don't give a damn.
And for those y'all who were wondering, this is actually the second and only other time that someone has won a Grammy for a diss record, since LL Cool J did it with Mama Said Knock You Out.
Damn.
But that was definitely a lot less scathing than the bloodbath that occurred here, and Kendrick continues to play the head games, wearing what some call a Canadian tuxedo to the event. Jaden Smith, on the other hand, wore whatever the fuck this was. And we won't even talk about what was going on with Kanye's wife. All I'll say is, man, the torpedoes. Jesus Christ.
Yo, no, because with the Kanye wife shit, bro, that shit, yo, I thought niggas was chatting because literally I was watching Kai stream.
Yeah, what's going on, bro?
At the same time, I was literally watching as he walked past Kanye with his wife and all that shit. I'm just like, damn. You know, this nigga finally got to meet Kanye after all that shit that they had going on. And it was cool. Then you had this shit happen at the same time. I'm like, yo, what the fuck? Nigga, I'm thinking this shit like a low-key canon event. No Spider-Man, no Miles Morales, nigga. This nigga Kai literally just met this nigga moments beforehand when this nigga did this crazy shit. Look, nigga, I wouldn't even got a bitch. But nigga, if I had a bitch, I wouldn't tell her to perform that pretty much, nigga, that embarrassing ritual, goddammit. Nigga, you knew what I meant to say. The words are hard, okay?
If you rap against Kendrick, you will lose. This man does this.
So Kendrick killed Drake. He's dead.
Yeah, for now.
We gotta be honest.
He said, yeah, for now.
This might be the worst age lyric of all time. Like, yes, Bozo, he got 5 Grammys on your head top dissing your ass,
he got him as a clown.
Which is literally 100%.
Hold on, what'd he say? Kendrick just opened his mouth. Someone go hand him a Grammy right now. Damn. Damn, spoke too soon, my nigga. Spoke too soon.
The total Grammys Drake has in his 16-year career. And it was all in the name of him getting packed up.
Damn.
You know, and I got it, man. It's like, when does it stop? You know, does it stop? Why is it happening?
You gotta catch it.
And that's not to even consider the Grammys that Kendrick could win with his album GNX next year. And I know that shit is popping off because I have friends who never listen to Kendrick like that telling me they love records like Luther, TV Off, and Squabble Up. The other thing is, this all tells me that this song will indeed be played at the Super Bowl. I noticed the instrumental from Not Like Us playing in promotional material during the AFC and NFC Championship games.
Halftime show, catch Kendrick Lamar at the top of his game.
Oh shit.
So I already figured that UMG wasn't
Nigga
scared
said
enough
they
of
are not
Drake's
like
lawsuit
us.
to not allow it to happen, and in my
Drake,
mind this
man.
really solidifies it. I mean, they straight up played the word PDF for everyone to hear. You know, if Drake could take a couple of his missteps back, he would. He truly underestimated this dude who is a sick, sick man. And I promise them playing, "Hey Drake, I heard you like I'm young," in front of all his peers.
Yay! Oh my! Yo, I didn't even think about it that deep. Yo, holy. When you think about it, he didn't even intend for that shit. Imagine somebody diss you and then they go on to the Grammy Awards and having everybody recite that diss word for word, bar for bar. Say, Drake, I heard you like I'm young. Yo! Oh, hell no. That song gotta get taken down on me. It gotta get taken down, nigga. Fuck that.
And later this week, all of America and the world, as they sing along, is not how he thought this thing was going to end. He was begging that man to drop, as was his lapdog.
Fight back, Kendrick! Fight back! What is it gonna take for this nigga to drop? This is Kendrick fans. Oh, well, listen, you gotta realize you gotta give Kendrick time. I thought we were squabbling, man. That boy just in the room just hitting his head with a
Academics looking crazy right now.
Right, nigga.
I know Academics looking crazy right now.
He don't make great disses. Drake on his head again, and I'm also hearing he might catch a 3rd one before he drop. For real, for real.
Yeah, Obi Ho niggas is dick riders.
And now recently, Drake has started his tour in Australia called the Anita Max Win Tour. And come on guys, what's up with the marketing? It's like this dude is allergic to reading the room. And it's Drake, so the guy is going to still be selling out shows anywhere he goes, especially internationally where they do not get this opportunity often. The crowd look like a good size. I believe these are 10 to 15,000 seat venues he is set to perform in. And he will still pack them, and his streams will still be astronomical. Now what is sad is the fact that he continues to play the victim after getting his ass whooped, showing up to the first show with bullet holes cut into his black hoodie.
He like,
God damn, the dude looks angry and sad, like he doesn't even want to be there. The same guy who loves sneak dissing for the last decade is now like a professional victim at this point. He's out there performing, changing lines about LeBron. And overall, the guy is acting so sad, and the bullet holes are just so damn overdramatic. And what's up with this Dr. Seuss?
They thought Einstein was lying, and Shakespeare was barely rhyming, and Edison wasn't lit despite what he was designing. Hold on. So how can I give a fuck what they say about my stars aligning? That is Dr. Seuss. Yeah, it's tough though, but that is some Dr. Seuss shit. I ain't gonna lie.
Ass Instagram caption he posted. Those are some damn middle school bars, my guy.
In case you didn't know what you were coming to tonight, my name is Drake. The year is now 2025, and no matter what, Drizzy Drake is very much alive, and that's all thanks to you.
And it seemed like being famous and well-loved among his celebrity peers was one of the most important things to this man.
Nah.
And now that he has this massive stain on his reputation, most people will never perceive him in the same way again. Don't get me wrong, the numbers will always be there, but something has clearly changed, and it's all over his face that he knows it. For Kendrick, he leveraged this whole situation, the slaying of the beast, and I've never really seen anyone have a year quite like his. Maybe 50 Cent back in the day, but that was just a whole different era. You know, I see a lot of Kendrick's old music now being discovered by a ton of people. I just think some people were not really aware of him besides, like, his smash hits like Alright and Humble, and you get into some of the deeper cuts and you're like, damn, this is where the real fire is. I mean, I've been listening to him since Good Kid Mad City, so for around 13 years, and he's always been one of my favorite rappers, as was Drake for a long time. Just as I got a little bit older, and especially after I left college, I really felt more in tune to the messages that Kendrick was putting out. I even said this 2 years ago when I was having a conversation with Danny Brown.
What was your favorite album this past year that came up?
I like the Kendrick album.
I mean, don't get me wrong, guys. Drake was great, but after a while, a lot of his work just got to be very redundant to me, and I mainly tapped out after Scorpion. And by the way, UMG still finds Drake's lawsuit to be total nonsense.
Damn.
Even 50 Cent, who was in Drake's corner for a long time, who had brought up this list of his enemies,
this is the op page,
had to admit that the lawsuit was dumb, and that Drake had benefited from the same luxuries of record promotion in the past.
You cannot work without a plan. It has to come out and be orchestrated properly for you to have the hit. That's why I was saying, look, when you talk about Drake suing Universal, they did everything Drake saying they did. They did it. But they did it for Drake too.
I would have to think that almost all rappers have to be against him taking this to litigation, because most of them are going to be in favor of being able to say whatever.
Okay, so what I'm assuming is that it's pretty much like this. Kendrick and Drake was going back and forth. Kendrick made that one song that blew up. UMG tried to take control of that shit. It was like, like, we're not having that. But Drake did that same thing before. So that's why 50 not on his side no more. He's saying like, yeah, nigga, that's dumb. When you did that same shit too. I believe. If y'all know otherwise, or if y'all know the full wrap around this story, hey, don't be shy to let me know in the comments. Because, hey, we all can learn a few new things here and there, you know what I'm saying?
They want on the record without a possible defamation lawsuit being served to them. Because that's the precedent that could be set here, and just because Drake has chosen to sue UMG and not Kendrick directly, doesn't mean that other people who don't necessarily have the resources to try and fight the machine will, and so they will in turn sue his fellow rappers. Now in their response, UMG basically says that Drake is being a sore loser, attempting to violate their right to free speech and free expression, while also trying to limit the distribution of the song Not Like Us. They also claim that Drake didn't even know enough to file this petition in the right court, and they deny all the claims he has made against them, and they also want to turn the situation around and have him pay all their legal fees and costs associated with defending themselves in this situation. So we are still going to have to see what happens with this Texas petition, and also this other defamation lawsuit that you still have going on. I just think ultimately this is very similar to a Michael Jordan versus LeBron conversation for this generation of rap. LeBron is Drake. He put up the most numbers, he smashed all the records, and dominated the game. But he did lose a majority of the championships he went to, so that hurts his perception. People don't think he has that killer instinct. Kendrick is more like Michael. Less body of work, but people consider his resume flawless because when it came time to win, he got it done. But Kendrick and Michael also rely on a mystique to drive their GOAT narrative, while Drake and LeBron are both more in your face with their accomplishments. I guess I'm just saying, no matter who you think is the best, we got to see the two top guys go head to head, and it was fucking incredible. And I really
Nah,
just
it
cannot
was,
reiterate
though,
it
because,
enough
like,
that this whole
day after
situation
day
likely
they
would
was
have
dropping
came and
new
gone
ones.
by now, had Drake not continued to act like such a sore loser every step of the way. But we're gonna see what happens. He does have some sort of collab project coming out with Party Next Door on Valentine's Day. So we're gonna see what type of numbers that thing does. I mean, I think it could be pretty big. We will see how much UMG ends up supporting that record. It seems like they kind of have the ball in their court.
Kendrick is like Jordan.
But y'all let me know what you guys think about this down.
Hey, but let me know what y'all think in the comments, man. Look, appreciate y'all for watching it with your boy. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, and hit that bell to stay notified. And with that being said, I'll catch y'all in the next one. Peace.